Have you ever driven alone on a deserted mountain pass at midnight and seen a white figure standing by the road, staring at you with eyes full of sorrow? This is the story of the ghost woman of High Van Pass and the father-daughter bond she never got to speak. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're venturing into the mist-shrouded mountains of central Vietnam, to a place as beautiful as it is haunting, High Van Pass. This legendary mountain pass, known as the Ocean Cloud Pass, offers breathtaking views of the coastline. But when darkness falls and the fog rolls in, it becomes the stage for one of Vietnam's most poignant and chilling ghost stories. For decades, travelers driving this winding road at night have shared unsettling encounters. They speak of a solitary figure, a woman dressed in white, standing silently by the roadside. Her most striking feature? Her eyes filled with an indescribable sadness, as if she's eternally searching for someone she has lost. Who is this mysterious white figure of High Van Pass? Is she a figment of tired drivers' imaginations, or something more? The local legends tell a story not of horror, but of heartbreaking tragedy. According to the tales passed down through generations, the spirit is that of a young woman. Years and years ago, a terrible accident occurred on one of these treacherous turns. Some say it was a bus crash, others a motorbike accident. In that tragic event, she lost her life, leaving a grieving family behind. But it seems her spirit was unable to move on. Forever bound to the place where her life was cut short, she wanders the pass, her ghostly form a silent testament to a life ended too soon. Now let's talk about Min. Min was a young, fearless driver, familiar with every twist and turn of High Van Pass. He'd heard the stories, of course, but dismissed them as folklore, tales told to scare tourists. One night, a powerful storm swept through the region. Rain lashed down, turning the road into a slick, dangerous ribbon of asphalt. Visibility was almost zero. Min was driving cautiously, his knuckles white on the steering wheel, peering through the torrential rain, as he rounded a sharp, notorious bend known for accidents. His headlights cut through the gloom and landed on something that made his heart stop. There, standing just feet from the edge of the road, was a young woman. She was dressed entirely in a white AO dye, the traditional Vietnamese dress, which was somehow pristine despite the downpour. Her long black hair was soaked, clinging to her pale face. But it was her eyes that truly paralyzed him. They were wide, dark pools of sorrow, and tears streamed down her cheeks, mixing with the rain. She looked directly at him, her expression one of utter desperation. Instinct took over. Min slammed on the brakes, his car skidding to a halt just a few yards past her. His mind was racing. What was a woman doing out here alone in the middle of a storm on a dangerous mountain pass? He had to help her. Quickly threw the car in reverse, backing up to where he had seen her. But when he got there, she was gone. There was no one. The spot where she had stood was empty. He got out of the car, his heart pounding against his ribs, and called out into the stormy night. "Hello? Are you okay?" The sound of the wind and rain answered him. Confused and shaken, Min scanned the area with his phone's flashlight. He checked the roadside, the steep drop-off everywhere. There was no sign of her. It was as if she had simply vanished into thin air. Just as he was about to give up and get back in his car, his light caught something small and white lying on the wet ground. He bent down and picked it up. It was a delicate silk handkerchief, embroidered with a small flower. It was completely soaked, not just with rainwater, but with what felt like tears. A cold dread washed over him. He knew in that moment that he had just encountered the ghost of High Van Pass. The next morning, Min couldn't shake the image of the crying woman from his mind. He drove down to a small village at the foot of the pass and found an old woman selling refreshments by the roadside. He recounted his experience from the night before, expecting her to laugh or dismiss it. Instead, she listened with a solemn, knowing expression. When he finished, She sighed and told him a different version of the story he thought he knew. She explained that many years ago, a man was tragically killed in an accident on that very bend. He left behind a young daughter who adored him. The girl was inconsolable. Every day she would climb the pass to the spot where her father had died, waiting, hoping against hope that he would come back to her. She waited day after day in sun and in rain, her heart breaking a little more each time. Eventually, consumed by her grief, she passed away, her spirit joining her father's in the unseen world. But her love was so strong, so pure, that a part of her remained. The locals believe the white figure isn't the victim of the accident, but the daughter, forever waiting for her beloved father to return home from his journey. The handkerchief Min found. The old woman told him that others had found similar items over the years. It's seen as a sign from the lonely spirit, a remnant of her endless tears. Her story is not one to inspire fear. Instead, it evokes a deep sense of compassion and sadness among those who hear it. She isn't a malevolent ghost seeking to harm anyone. She is simply a daughter, lost in a timeless vigil, her love for her father transcending the boundary between life and death. In a strange and beautiful twist, many travelers now say that when they pass that spot, they offer a silent prayer. They pray, not just for their own safety, but for the peaceful rest of the woman and her father. They pray for their reunion in the afterlife. And sometimes, just sometimes, those who do say they catch a fleeting glimpse of the white figure again.